Hello, what is your department in Bilkent and which academic year are you currently in?
Okay, I am in management department and this is my last semester.
Okay, so we're gonna ask you your favorite place for studying. Which place do you like the most?
I use the library a lot, but probably some cafe shops around campus or around Bilkent is my favorite place to study.
So we have our vlog, which consists of 4 cafes. One inside coffee house in Tunalı. Second, the Stock Cafe in Bahçeli. The third one is Liman in Çukurambar, Soğutuzu. And the fourth one is Raven in Bilkent. So, do you know any of them?
I know Raven. I've been there quite a lot. And yeah, it's kind of like my favorite place to study as well.
So which cafe can you be your favorite when you compare the 4 of them?
Okay, like as I said, it's probably Raven because it's the closest place. And it's also like a common place for students to hang out as well, so it's Raven.
Thank you.
Hi, what is your department in Bilkent?
I'm in Computer Technologies and Information Systems department. I'm a senior student.
Okay, and what is your favorite place for studying?
These days I spend most of my time studying in FJ building.
Okay, so when you look at our 4 cafes, do you know any of them? These cafes are inside Coffee House in Tunalı and the Liman in Soğutuzu, and the Stock Cafe in Bahçeli and the Raven Cafe in Bilkent.
I heard the Stock Cafe, the system is quite fun, I think. Like you can find different prices at different times and it's like being some kind of excitement in the situation, I guess. But I really enjoy Raven Cafe. I went just one of them and it's the Raven Cafe. It's quite silent and like chill place for studying, and in general I enjoy working there. The internet is fast and I never saw the place too crowded. So yeah, it's
So which cafe can be your favorite?
Raven.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Hello,
What is your department in Bilkent and which academic year are you currently in?
I'm a psychology student and I'm currently in my last semester.
So what is your favorite place for studying?
Probably a cafe. It motivates me to study.
Okay, so we have our vlog with 4 cafes. So when you look at those 4 cafes, do you know any of them? So the first one is the Inside Coffee House in Tunalı. The second one, the Stock Cafe in Bahçeli. The third one is Liman in Çukurambar. The fourth one is the Raven in Bilkent. So do you know any of them?
I know 2 of them, Stock and Liman. They're my favorite places to study actually.
Okay.
I've been in both quite a lot, but my favorite is probably Stock because it's fun to be there. There are some workers coming in and when they buy coffee, the stock comes down and you can buy the coffees for a cheaper price. So it's a lot of fun and the place is really spacious and enjoyable to study.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi Melike, what is your department in Bilkent?
I'm studying psychology.
So which academic year are you currently in?
It's my 3rd year, 2nd semester.
Okay, so what is your favorite place for studying?
I like to study in campus most of the time. I can say that A building is my favorite.
So when you look at our 4 cafes, do you know any of them? These cafes are inside Coffee House in Tunalı, the Stock Cafe in Bahçeli, Liman Cafe in Soğutuzu and Raven Cafe in Bilkent.
I have only been to Raven Cafe.
So which cafe can be your favorite when you compare the 4 of them?
Raven can be my favorite
Why?
because it's warm and I like the people who work there. The coffee is tasty and I like that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
What is your department in Bilkent and which academic year are you currently in?
I am in communication and design department, and I am a first year student.
So, what is your favorite place for studying?
Mostly I prefer Arabica in Çayyolu, but when I on the campus I prefer to go Raven Cafe. Do you know? It's on the Bilkenter or something else.
Yes. So we have our 4 cafes on our block. So when you look at those 4 cafes, do you know any of them? So the first one, it's Inside Coffee House in Tunalı.
I know
Second one, the Stock Coffee in Bahçeli. The third one, it's in Liman in Şükranbar. The fourth one is the Raven in Bilkenter.
Raven, yes. I prefer Raven because it's a student-friendly environment and the prices are cheap and it's so close to my university. When I finished my study in campus, I'm immediately go to the Raven, and while I was having fun, I'm studying also.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Hi Eren, what is your department in Bilkent?
I am from mechanical engineering department.
So, which academic year are you currently in?
It's my senior year.
Okay. So, what is your favorite place for studying?
During warm seasons, it is FJ building, but I think during winter, A building is better to study.
Okay. So, when you look at our 4 cafes, do you know any of them? These cafes are Inside Coffee House in Tunalı, the Stock Coffee in Bahçeli, Liman Coffee in Söğütözü, and Raven Coffee in Bilkent.
No, I haven't been to any of these places.
So when you look at our photos of these 4 cafes, which coffee can be your favorite?
I think the first one is my favorite. It is bright and looks cozy. I don't like to dim the lit places. I think the tables are white. It will be easier to focus and study.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
We did interviews with our friends about our study cafes, and they choose the best coffee for them. They select them, and the most selected one won this game. So we are going to the most selected cafe again and taking more videos while we are studying there. Let's come and study with us. This is the most selected cafe from our interview. So this cafe is Ram Cafe.
And let's come and study with us. This is Raven Cafe, the most beloved cafe by Bilkenters. Can you feel the studying vibe in here? This looks perfect place to study. And we're here for studying today. But before start studying, let's have a coffee first.
This is our friend Çağla. She is also working in Raven Cafe as a barista. She told us most of the customers are coming from Bilkent University because it is very close to our campus. And people can study there for a long time, as it is quiet, friendly, and warm place compared to other cafes around Bilkent. The another difference is people can get award coffee in each 9 cafe. People feel like they are at home with their friends, according to the heater in the garden. So you just need to focus on your study when you come there.
While we were studying here, we could also feel that this place is so quiet that we don't need to use our earphones to cut the noise. We loved here, the vibe was really cozy, and most of the customers here were students from Bilkent and they were studying there. The atmosphere was perfect for studying. We could see why Bilkenters love studying here. The coffee was perfect as usual. and it was really close to Bilkent. If you get bored of studying in campus, why don't you try this Raven coffee?
Hi everyone.
This is all for our experience in Raven, which is the most beloved cafe by Bilkenters. Thank you for watching.